Morning, everybody. This is your catch-up tutorial for Tuesday, September 22nd and Wednesday, September 23rd. So what we're going to cover in class is unit slides 9 through 20 and interactive notebook pages 9 through 12. Once we were done with those, we did a this or that activity and we went over the lesson 1 pick threes or twos. So let's start off with the slides. So we're on page 9 in both. So remember that you can access these underneath the folder in Google Classroom that states sorry for doing this to you. Hopefully you're not getting like seasick from this. It's under Unit 2, but it's also under, if I can find it, what I will need for class today. So here's your interactive notebook, your Unit 2 slides, your morning check-in, and our Zoom links and daily meeting agenda. So we went over personal hygiene, we went over foodborne illnesses, the 4 C's of safety, microorganisms and pathogens, and then we were finished with lesson 1. So the slides that you'll look at, slide 9 we talked about, we didn't write anything down. Slide 10 we talked about, we didn't write anything down. The basic standards for personal hygiene, we filled out on page 9 in the interactive notebook. We talked about washing your hands, nothing to write down from here. Page 10 in the interactive notebook, we filled out foodborne illnesses, the definition and what they're commonly referred to as. And then we put the 4 C's of safety, so just these 4 words. Then on the next page, which was the 4 C's of safety, page 11, we explained what cleaning, cooking, chilling, and cross-contamination meant. The very last page, we put the definition for microorganisms and pathogens. And then we also put some terms that we need to know as far as making sure we're not contracting foodborne illnesses or giving them to somebody else. Finally, we went over how to tell if your food is spoiled. And then I'll give you an example. We played this or that, culinary edition. So we just went through 5 different prompts. Some were related to class material and some were fun. And then we closed up class by going over the pick threes and twos for this unit, or this lesson. I apologize, just the first lesson. So lesson 1 is this coral card. If you complete what we did in class today, you're all done with the required pages. Then you have 3 options that you could do for your pick threes and twos. The first one is, I'm not going to open it because it's pretty self-explanatory. It is get on Netflix, go to season 1, episode 2 of the documentary called Rotten, and then you will fill out the questions on here. So that's one thing you could do. Your pick 2 for this unit, or this part of the unit, is to highlight a foodborne illness in a fun way. So you choose a foodborne illness to research, and then you could create a most wanted poster for it. You could create and act out a skit, design a comic strip, and so on. You just have to include these 4 things on it somehow. Then your last option for a pick 3 or 2 for this unit is to research one of the organizations that's listed at the top and create a Google Slides presentation that shows us an overview of the organization, careers that you could go into that relate to this organization, and then you would be finished. Don't pay attention to the point amounts. I'm not going to be as strict on this as I would if it were a bigger project. So I just want 2 or 3 slides, overview of the organization, and then careers you could go into. So those are your pick 3s and your pick 2s. Our unit is about 5 weeks long, and we're only in week 1. So you have some time. I just don't want you scrambling at the end to try and get them done. Remember that you only have to pick 3 from this list. So if you didn't like any listed here so far, you still have more to choose from. Same thing on the pick 2 side. You only have to do 2 from here. So if this one isn't your thing, you have more to choose from other lessons. If you have questions, let me know. Just shoot me an email. Don't forget to wear your favorite hoodie to our next class for the Bring Your Blank to Class challenge.